I greet you all, my dear family and friends. Welcome back. This session, I want to focus on that girl, Daniel's girl, Mirabel Daniel. She's not precious, so I am cutting off that precious in her name. From all I have listened to so far, both her interactions with on the L0st platform, on Prophecy's show, I've said and there are some things that just do not add up. The whole time, from all she said, this girl has been staying with Daniel from when everything started unfolding. I remember her lying down on the hospital bed or wherever with her self covered and everything. She was staying with Daniel. But from her testimonies, she was still contacting random people to be her father and mother, those that would train her in school, those that would send her abroad, those that would find her a new home. That's just out of order. That girl is not a toddler. She's not a teenager. At least she's up to 20 years old. She's an adult. Who in their right senses would be going around the world searching for people to be their parents? And she has a biological mother who is alive. I just hope that that person acting as her mother is her mother, biological mother. She said she met Daniel on the 29th of March, 2021. But from Daniel's own words, he said they had been together over 3 years. So what is it? What's the story? If she met him in March 2021, last year, that's not 3 years. So between the two of them, they need to clarify that. She said that Cassie didn't know. She didn't tell Cassie that she was related to Daniel in any way, or his wife, girlfriend, or whatever she decided to present herself as. But how did Cassie know to ask her if she was sent by Daniel? These stories that they came up with, they didn't plan properly, these guys, including Cassie, because right now I am tying him in this whole mix because this is what he wanted. He wanted to be part of the show. Even though he came and said he didn't want to talk about baby testimony anymore, he wasn't interested anymore, why is he still featuring here? How did he know to ask her if she was sent by Daniel? When she was at the park, when she was talking to Ijele, I was on that live stream. She was speaking to Ijele on the phone, said she was going, or there was no specific destination. She should have somehow accidentally, which is normal for human beings to say, because she was on the phone for quite a long time. She could have accidentally say, yes, as I'm going to wherever, to Benin, to Luton, I'm going to London, I'm going to Alabama. She could have said something. It never slipped because she was carefully making sure. She didn't state her destination, by the way. And how does any sane human being go to pick random people on social media, Facebook, and be begging them to be their parents? That girl had, if that was what she was doing, she's either so terribly mentally ill, or that's one of the ways that she's scamming people. That is something that needs to be explored, but I'm not interested. Well, one thing I know about these random people, that they are not so random. If we come to face the facts, she contacted, according to her testimony, she contacted Jeremiah, she contacted Cassie, she contacted Prefects. She told Cassie she wanted to be sent to school and she wanted a place to stay. She told Prefect she was looking for a new home. She told Chantel she wanted to travel abroad. I don't know what she said to Jeremiah. She didn't give us the details of what she sent to Jeremiah. How come all of these people are tied, all connected to the case of baby testimony? Things that you just so happen to randomly go search people and why did she not find me? Well, I'm still connected to baby testimony. Why did she not find Oyedepo? He's a much bigger pastor than the rat, Cassie. Why did she not find who else? Any of those titled people? But she found the ones connected to baby testimony's case. Too much. So many questions about that little girl. She is so truly lost. She was a willing accomplice. This is my contribution, my opinion. She was a willing accomplice with Daniel. She was. They worked together. She was with Daniel, Doris, Jane, Mary Jane, Disgrace, and the Jeremiah crew. They all planned this. We're now getting information to know that it was a destructive ploy, because Jeremiah has gone with his fake miracle and rubbish events to the nation of Ghana. So he didn't want people to pay attention. Brought Daniel, come and distract. Well, it doesn't really matter. For me, it is no coincidence that that girl was reaching out to only people who were involved in the case of the missing child. One thing I know is that she's not stable mentally. When I saw her photo, even on the live, when she called in with video, or was it on Chantel's platform, I saw her face. She looks so young. So she must be in her early 20s. Why would any young person stoop so low, destroy yourself before you even get to live your life if something is not wrong upstairs? Mirabel Daniel, this whole thing has unfolded and blown. Your cover has been blown. You better own up the part you have played, those you worked for and with, for your redemption to be complete. Because, my dear, it doesn't matter whether you went to make that statement at the station like you claimed to profess or not. The calamities, the disasters, the evil things that are coming your way, girl, you cannot withstand them. And may I advise you to stop begging people to be your parents. There are orphans in this world who are doing just fine. They are determined. They settle and focus. There are people younger than yourself who are getting by without a father or a mother. They are doing very well. They find whatever little they can do and they push themselves through life. I have personal friends whose fathers died when they were just 10, 11, or 12 years old. These guys are men today in their late 40s. They have literally brought themselves up. They went through schools. They didn't beg nobody to be their parents. You had a man who gave you shelter, who was you were in his home. You decided to scam the world, begging people to be your parents. What is wrong with you? How did that mother of yours raise you up? And how does she feel when she hears that you're begging people to be your mother and father? Mirabel, just get out of here. Your stories do not add up. I do not believe you one bit. You are a bloody liar, just like Daniel, your whatever he is to you, just like Ugala, like the rest of you guys. Mary J, Disgrace, Mickey Mouse, you're all the same, like your father, crooked Jeremiah. God's judgment awaits you guys. It's already alighting upon your lives. It is already there. You guys will not be truthful to come out and share, but it's there. Like, more will come that will be apparent to the world. So, girl, go seek God for yourself. Do not go to any shrine for deliverance. Nothing can save you. Nothing. None of those evil men can set you free. God alone will do that. You go to him for yourself. Mirabel Daniel, who claims to be precious, but she's not anywhere close to precious. May God have mercy on your lost soul.